Hi, hello friends. Welcome to MAM channel. So, இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போற வீடியோ எதை பத்தின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா effective email communication skill. How to improve your communication, email communication skill. அதை பத்தி தான் இன்னைக்கோட சீரியஸ்ல நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். I believe and I foresee you are going to receive ample amount of benefits from this series. Email is the most important and the prominent one when it comes to employee productivity. And I feel email communication is the best communication medium. For instance, it is more practical than a phone call and it is the best communication standard followed all across the organization. So it's very essential and crucial to improve our communications. So I am eager to share all the small ideas whichever I found. So I believe you are also interested. Okay, let's begin. So usually பாத்தீங்கன்னா எப்பவுமே நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு ரிப்போர்ட் வேணும் அப்படின்னா நம்ம என்ன இமெயில் அனுப்புவோம் அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா on all occasions we used to say like I need your report by 5 p.m. today or I'll miss my deadline. I need your report. இப்படிதான் நம்ம யூசுவலா வந்து இமெயில் அனுப்புவோம். Isn't it boring? So அதுக்கு பதிலா alternatively what we can say is could you please get your version over to me by 5 p.m. Could you please get your version over to me by 5 p.m. so I don't miss my deadline. Isn't it more appealing? Yes, of course. Next one பாத்தீங்கன்னா யூசுவலா நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம் அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா can we meet at 3:30 if the meeting is not finished or else we can meet at 3. மீட்டிங் முடியல அப்படின்னா if the meeting is not finished can we meet at 3:30. இதுதான் நம்ம வந்து we always used to say. So இதுக்கு பதிலாக as alternative what we can say could we meet at 3:30 in case the meeting overruns. So நிறைய words போட்டு ரொம்ப elaborate பேசுறதுக்கு பதிலாக you can just use one simple word overrun and it sounds more crisp and more clear and I feel it's more striking and stunning. Only 3 of them agreed to this idea. Only 3 of them agreed to this idea. ஏதாவது நீங்க வந்து ஒரு மெயில் போடுறீங்க இதுல எத்தனை பேர்லாம் வந்து இந்த ஐடியாக்கு அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னு கேக்குறப்போ then you found only few people are agreed and then you will send an email like only 3 of them agreed to this idea. So as a substitute, you can say 3 in 50 agreed the idea, a quarter or a half or 3/4 of the staff in favor for this idea. So எப்பவுமே ஒரு problem வந்துருச்சு அப்படின்னா always again and again we used to say we must avoid this in future. We must avoid this in future. So on the other hand, we can say it's vital that we avoid this in future. It's essential that we make changes. It's vital. It's essential. So this sounds more cool, right? Okay. I received so many emails during my vacation. எப்பவுமே நம்ம vacation போயிட்டு வந்தோம் அப்படின்னா everybody will ask why there is a delay. ஏன் நீங்க வந்து இன்னும் என்னோட இமெயிலுக்கு வந்து ரிப்ளை பண்ணல அப்படின்னு கேட்கும்போது it's our tendency we used to say like habitually I received so many emails during my vacation so and so அதனால I'm not able to reply to you அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லுவோம். So அதுக்கு பதிலாக you can say a lot of emails have piled up during my vacation. A lot of emails have piled up during my vacation. So I feel this is more powerful. Next, go to the next one. So the manager selected this employee for a special merit award. Manager selected this employee for a special merit award. This sounds more plain and very usual. So the managers single out this employee for a special merit award. So here we are using the new phrase single out. So the manager single out this employee for a special merit award. So this is more formidable, right? So let's start using all these new words and increase our repetition. Can I tell few ideas to you? Would you please give your opinion on that? ஸோ ஏதாவது ஒரு ஐடியாஸ் இல்லை ஏதாவது ஒரு இனோவேட்டிவ் செஷன் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கும்போது அதெல்லாம் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு and then you collaborate with your team members and finally you're about to send the mail to your boss or your client or someone. Can I tell few ideas to you? Would you please give your opinion on that? So how we can say invariably you can say like can I run a few ideas by you? Can I run a few ideas by you? This is same thing which I have told earlier. In the sentence la neenga enna sonninglo can I tell few ideas adha vandu avlo periya sentence ah sollama you can just say can I run a few ideas by you. What does it mean? நீங்க வந்து இந்த ஐடியாவை சொல்றீங்க and you're also trying to get their input on this and approval also. So it's an interesting idea. Let's run it by the boss and see what she thinks. நம்ம வந்து இந்த boss கிட்ட discuss பண்ணலாம். It's an interesting idea. Let's run it by the boss and see what she thinks. So this is a way we can just include new words and improve our email communication. My team will create a contract and send it for your review. Habitually, we used to say the same thing. My team will create a report, my team will create a contract and send it to you. So what is the new word we are going to see today here is, my team will draw up a contract and send it for your review. My team will draw up a contract and send it for your review. So it sounds more alluring, right? We are not satisfied with this designing work. We are not satisfied with this designing work. So இதை எப்படி நம்ம வந்து இன்னும் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் வேவா ரொம்ப பொலைட்டா சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, the designing work just doesn't measure up to the quality we have come to expect. The designing work just doesn't measure up to the quality we have come to expect. The next one, we have tried many strategies, nothing is working, but we need to find out the best idea. நிறைய strategiesலாம் find பண்ணிருக்கோம், but nothing is working. We are in a crunchy work time, means a time. So சீக்கிரமா இதை முடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, so இதை வந்து நீங்க உங்களோட கிளையண்ட்டுக்கு வந்து மெயிலா அனுப்புறீங்க. We have tried many different strategies, nothing is working out, but we need to find out the best idea. இந்த மாதிரி சொல்றதுக்கு பதிலாக alternatively you can say, we have tried a lot of strategies, but we need to zero in on what's actually working. What is zero in? Zero in is nothing but focus. We need to focus on what's actually working. And the next one, I have sent the agenda to everyone before the meeting. Again and again, we receive the same email. We all used to say the same thing. I have sent the agenda to everyone before the meeting. So how can we sound more better and more appropriate? I have outlined the items in an agenda and circulated to everyone beforehand. I have outlined the items in an agenda and circulated to everyone beforehand. So I believe, friends, all these things would be really helpful for you. Please all use all these tidbits and small information ideas in your email communication. That will definitely improve your standard. So when you're communicating through chat or Skype line, the மாதிரிலாம் நீங்க chat பண்ணும்போதும், actually it increases the risk of misunderstanding. And face-to-face, in the context of face-to-face communication, your gestures and tone gives a clue to the speaker's intent. உங்களோட intent வந்து they can easily identify. So I feel email communication is the best way of communication. So it's very essential we have to improve our email communication skill. And by instantly improving your email communication, you definitely improve your professionalism, and which translate to a greater reputation. So I believe this session is very helpful for you all. If you have any concerns, any thoughts, any ideas, please do share in a comment, and it would be very helpful for me if you share your ideas. I can work on it and I can provide you much more better videos to you. Thank you, friends. In the video உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுனா, and if you feel this will be helpful for your friends and family friends or anybody, please do share this video to everyone, and please subscribe to my channel and share and like. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.